So we just went to, what's this place called? So we just went to Crystal River State Archaeological Site. That's what it said on that side.
Definitely.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Get right up underneath those trees. Let's see. Get on sandals too. We'll be okay. We're probably so please. Oh, we're supposed to stay on the path, guys.
Oh, are we?
Yep, this says right there.
Please remain on paths.
Now we know.
Oh man, really?
Yep.
That's so boring. Staying on the path is not nearly as much fun.
But they can't preserve it if we don't.
Okay.
One of the burial mounds.
Oh, is it? Oh God.
We're here at Crystal River Architectural Preserve,
Give it up.
and
It's really
they
like
have this rule that says stay on the path, right? But look at what's off the path. You see that?
Well, and then there actually are picnic tables over there.
What is that? I think a fairy may live here. I'm not sure on that. Don't quote me on it, but I think there might be a fairy that lives here. Or maybe a gnome. Maybe it's a gnome house. Anyway, it's a really cool documentary called The Gnomist that is really neat. It's about these little fairy houses or gnome houses that start showing up on this trail. It's pretty cool. Anyway, it's by Great Big Story. You can find it on YouTube. I'll link to it in the description. It's real cool. There's no playgrounds or anything. It's just all just natural features and trails.
Yep.
And the kids are having a great time.
Yep.
Everybody wants to lead.
They do.
All of the kids want to lead at the same time.
But Hannah has done a good job now. She is giving Nora the opportunity to tell us about what it is. Liam gets to name what it is, and then Hannah gives us the rest of the details.
This is Mound H. Mound H is a mound made of sand and shell. This platform mound is low and elongated compared to Mound A, but has similar artifacts. This mound faces what is known as the plaza, an open area where people may have gathered or maintained as common ground.
Hey, look at that tree.
Yeah, this tree kind of reminds me of that. It kind of reminds me of that weeping willow in Pocahontas, right? Really cool. We walked around for a bit. It was like $3 to park, but so this was a worthwhile visit, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
It was very cool, very
4 miles away.
very educational, very interesting to consider how like early people here, you know, like Native Americans, just how they would have lived, you know, here, and just really interesting to see that.
It was really cool. It is so pretty, like all the pine tree, I mean the palm trees, and
Yeah,
all
palm
the
trees are
water and the birds and stuff. It's really cool.
cool. Megan made a observation that the palm trees here look like the trees from.
What are the trees from?
What are the trees from
There we are.
the Lorax?
That's it, the Lorax. There we go.
But what were they called? There was something trees.
Guys, what were the trees
Guys, do
from
you guys
the Lorax
remember
called?
the name of the trees from the Lorax?
No, I completely forgot.
I know, me too.
No, I love that movie. Put in the comments below what you think it
Yeah,
is.
there you go. Put in the comments below.
What are the names of those?
Mullet Hole.
What is a mullet hole?
That's a rude name to call somebody a mullet hole.
Like a mullet
It's
hole.
open. It's
All
that
right, well,
road
let's drive
is.
down and we'll go down that road. Let's just see what's here.
Okay.
This is where I meant for us to come.
Yeah.
But the other place is really cool too. I knew about that place too.
Well,
I'd seen
I
info about
don't
that
know.
too.
We might need to. I mean, we might need to get back to the campsite. Some of the kids are acting like some real mullet holes.
Gorgeous.
Let's see
It's
an
so
alligator.
different than what like.
So
I
different
love.
from Virginia.
This is why we want to travel, is because this stuff is so different than Virginia.
Woo!
Goodness gracious! Like mud bogging, but it's not, there's no mud.
All right, so this is where we
Daddy,
were. Crystal River
Do you know
Archaeological.
what a dead zone is?
On it.
Dead zone.
This is where we're heading, or this is where we are right now. So
Look,
So we thought.
look,
This is-
Daddy.
So all along we came here because we told Siri to take us here, and Siri misunderstood and took us to the other place that we were. But this is actually where we meant to go the whole time. So, so here we go. Ooh. But being that there are alligators here, I'm a little underwhelmed by the lack of signage that says, when you see alligators, here's what you do. When we went to Malibu, when Megan and I took a trip to Malibu, and we went hiking, there was all this stuff about like what to do if, like, you know, you saw a cougar and all this stuff. No, not cougars, it was mountain lions. Anyway, and we're out here, potentially there's alligators, but there's no mention of what you do if you do see an alligator. That said, here's a sign about alligators. It's like literally, as soon as I get around the corner, this is what I see.
fish in a container away from the water's edge. Pets on a leash away from the water's edge. You guys are essentially the size of pets, okay?
If you get caught by an alligator, punch that part.
Literally any animal, if you just punch it in the nose,
Yeah.
it'll help.
Stab your toe.
We've been out here, we've been walking for just a little bit, not very far. And then we noticed, oh, there are mosquitoes out here. And then we noticed, oh, there's a lot of mosquitoes out here. And it's dusk, and those mosquitoes are now showing up to bite us. So we're going back to the car. And we forgot to put bug spray on before we came out here, which is a mistake, because I think anybody who's watching this and anybody who's ever been to Florida before knows that you put bug spray on when you go to Florida.